Hi everybody, here we go. I'm so glad to be back. I think it's at least a full week or something since I was on. It's just been a really hectic week with therapy going on, and I had to go back on the Lyrica. I had to try them again, and they do seem to be giving me a few hours of the day where I'm really awake and able to do something. I don't think I was on since last Saturday, literally. So today is supposed to be PJ Saturday, so we have little Autumn here. And first of all, I've already sprayed the wee brush here, and I'm just going to try and fix her hair now just nice, as I was trying to do down to the side. You remember we got some sort of curly stuff added to make it a wee bit thicker, so it's just on the wee brush. There we go, because we're going to put a wee hairband on it. And tomorrow is Sunday, and I've got the beautiful wee outfits to wear on the twins for Sunday. I did have a bit of a bad week last Saturday night, as you know. I was going out and it ended up just in a bit of confusion with everybody, and I was left alone with my daughter trying to get her home, and I was very frightened and in the town, which I'm just not used to because I normally leave any bar at all early. Let's see, is that better there? I don't know. It's not that easy to control since that other hair that was added. There we go. We'll probably have to do it again anyway. There we go. And you know I just shaved all this part then off because I just wanted her to look more like a little girl. Monkey. This here, as I was showing you before, she's getting this off and it was absolutely stunning. This is like a wee cocoon thing as well, but this was actually done by Kay McDermott. You see the wee roses on there? Kay McDermott. And she's got a Facebook if you want to check her out. Here we go, little Autumn. You haven't been on for a while. Yeah. And I go to a new mindfulness class now every Thursday. And I have to go up this Wednesday coming now, and it's all for enrolment. And you can learn crocheting and stuff like that, which I always wanted to learn. As you know, I used to knit, but not crocheting, which I believe is even easier. And with my hands and everything being so good at the minute, I think I might be able to do it again. And it would be just great to be able to do wee blankets and stuff. And I just wanted to do a wee reminder today as well about the giveaways. There we go, Puppet. She is so tiny compared to little Dee now. There she is with her little festive westie. We've got our beautiful lady over here. You can't see her. She's holding the clothes now. Ricky Rose. And I'm going to do a video with her very soon because my granddaughter's going to help me get her all sorted out, and we're going to do lots and lots of plaits in her hair and keep them in for a good while, and then when we take them out she'll have lots of curly hair. Sorry, I just jumped from one conversation to the next. What I was going to say was about the giveaways. There's going to be about 5 prizes, and I'm going to start putting them all in their bags or boxes this week. I promise this time I'm going to be on the go, and I'm going to do that, so I'm going to be able to show you what clothes. I'm afraid it'll be all girls, and there'll be some other wee Irish stuff in there as well for the mammies or daddies, whatever. So you'll be able to see the prizes. There'll be 5 called out. Whenever I get to like 750 or so subscriptions, and then there will be the giveaway, and all you will have to do is just put down enter me and then go to your channel and just give me a wee shout out, Deirdre's Reboards, and I'm going to be changing that soon to Deirdre's Reboards and Life with Lupus or something like that. There we go. And you remember I had to put all these heads back on again myself recently, and one of the twins, I believe, actually has the body up here was much too big for the head, so I had to get different tags for that. So there she is, and hello to Gideon out there and all my lovely little monkey friends. Hello. You see the way you can hear the rattle? Well, I discovered with Autumn too, when I had her head off, sent her away to get more hair, and then whenever I took it off to send it to the lady, I discovered all the rest of them had like a bag inside with all the wee stones and whatever. But Autumn just had all the stones, and half of them was all still stuck to the glue, and oh my goodness, we had to get filling more shelves then when I was putting it back on again. But I've cut all the hair around here like in a wee bob. So I hope you like it. I think it's much more tidier for her. There we go. Can you see her? I'll put her, can you see her there? There we go. She's a happy chappy, saying hello to everybody. There we go. PJs, we're just going to put this little top on her. Got this from my beautiful friends Emma and Jade. I was sent so much with them twins, I still can't believe it. And there was some stuff sent for Adam as well. And as you know, I got all the beautiful new rubber sets as well. I can't wait to show you those on the twins. As I said, it was a bad week, and it's actually past a year on now since I was diagnosed, and they're still sending me for there's still one more blood test to come through. So there's still things they're not sure about, and I kept saying no, I didn't want to go on the Lyrica, but I'm on them now, but I only went on 50 milligrams twice a day. They could go right up to like 600 milligrams, but they do seem to be waking me up a wee bit, but I still have to take like Pro Plus. I take drinking chocolate mixed with coffee, because for some strange reason I cannot take coffee on its own. Oh, there we go. There we go. Wee feetsy. And even this I think is a wee bit too long. These wee pyjamas here came with this wee Missy here. Missy Moo. Oh, there we go. They go right up to there, and as you can see, they have the wee monkey on here. And I got Adam here. It was Looney Tunes and Weeby's little ones from America. So here we go. If you can see, I don't know, we're going to fix them right up, and you have to fold them up at the bottom. I'm not going to bother with socks or anything. As you know, I just love blue on girls. I remember when I had my own girls as well, because they both had blue eyes. My oldest daughter has just the lightest, most gorgeous blue eyes you could ever see. They come from my father. And then my youngest daughter has the most absolutely gorgeous, dark blue eyes. And the whites of her eyes are like a light blue as well, because she has brittle bones, and that's part of the condition. And they're just so stunning and different as well. So I just love to wear the blue and the white, you know, on them. And I was forever taking pictures of them, which they used to get quite fed up with. But now they are forever taking pictures themselves. I'm sitting in this wee tiny plastic seat here. I really need to get this room organised again. I'm doing my own room. It's going back to the way it was originally, because for some reason, I don't know if anybody else is like this out there, I have to be able to see my door. And that probably sounds really crazy, but I just have to be facing my bedroom door. So my brother's going to do that. So the mindfulness class on a Thursday is just, it's really, really good, you know. And it's funny because she does it like it's just a wee bit of therapy in it as well. As you know, I'm still waiting for my counselling, but she actually thinks different to the last therapist I had, completely. You know, she thinks you should get it out if something's really, really frustrating you, really, really upsetting you. And the other one thought that you should just let it go. So I don't know. Oh my, look at this. Oh, there we go. Can you see her? I don't know if this is quite fitted. We need to get the hair out, I think. Whoops. But her eyelashes and everything are still intact. There we go. Yay! And she's been behaving herself recently. Not jumping all about the place. Isn't that beautiful, you see? Then if you just put a wee white cardigan or a wee light blue with it, and then your wee bow, then it's completely girlish. So there she is, her PJs. So I'll see you all tomorrow, and God bless.